buenas tardes, good afternoon. Hola, mi nombre es Hilary Walsh, la abogada de Nueva Frontera en Phoenix, Arizona, y tengo una noticia update. I have a news update. Hi, everybody. We have an important news update for you, and I'm here with the one and only Sarah. Aquí estoy con la única Sarah Luis.
Hola a todos, estamos aquí con la abogada Hilary. Tenemos una actualización, una noticia muy importante, por favor, no se la pierda.
And I see we already have Edith. Hola, how are you? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll get right to it. I want to do a little history lesson because everyone needs to understand why this decision from this judge is so important that was issued, and why everyone needs to really think about the lay of the land, and how when we think about if it's a immigrant-friendly president or a non-immigrant-friendly president, how I should make decisions is really a terrible way to live.
Exacto, entonces la abogada va a dar una pequeña clase de historia para que la gente pueda verdaderamente entender cuál es la importancia de esta noticia y preguntarse y cuestionarse si verdaderamente este presidente que es amigable con la inmigración debería ser una manera en la que tomo decisiones. Esto es muy importante.
Yes, and first of all, before we go further, Sarah and I were joking. Hi, Kirkaram, what's up? It's so good to see you. We were joking that we have our own news show where we've got our New Frontier swag going, okay? When Barack Obama was president, he created, ICE created a memo. And the memo said, this instruction was given to all ICE attorneys and all deportation officers, everybody who works for ICE. And ICE means Immigration Customs Enforcement. So they're the people who deport you. Hola, Alan. ¿Cómo está? It's so good to see you. ¿Cómo está? In that memo, in those instructions, they laid out the priorities for removal. So people, we know there are 11 million people in the United States who do not have status. 11 million. And that's what we know of, okay? Of those 11 million people, the United States can only deport a certain number. And so in this ICE memo, they said, you know what? They call it the Morton memo. Morton was the guy who wrote it, M-O-R-T-O-N. We're going to remove the really bad guys and the really bad girls, and we're going to focus on them. And the grandmas and the grandpas and the people with clean criminal history, etc., we're not going to remove them, okay?
Ok, entonces cuando Barack Obama era presidente, ICE, que es en Immigration Customs Enforcement, las personas que básicamente te pueden deportar, lanzaron un memo, una instrucción. Básicamente lo que esta instrucción decía es que de los 11 millones de personas que no tienen documentos en los Estados Unidos, de los que sabemos, obviamente no, ICE no los puede deportar a todos, entonces le iba a dar prioridad a las personas, hombres y mujeres, que tuvieran algún cargo criminal, y entonces iba a dejar en paz a los abuelitos, las abuelitas que tenían un récord criminal limpio y que pues básicamente eran ciudadanos ejemplares.
Okay. And that existed until Donald Trump was elected president and became president. And then everything changed. Donald Trump said the Morton memo is going away. Everybody is a priority for removal. If you're undocumented in this country, I do not care if you're a priority or not. Everybody is a priority. We have X amount of dollars. The first person I bump into who is removable, I'm going to take into custody and put into removal proceedings. And if you already have an order of removal, we will be deporting you immediately. The end.
Exacto. Esto cambió cuando el presidente Trump llegó a la Casa Blanca. Básicamente lo que el presidente Trump dijo es, no me importa este memo, no lo tomo en cuenta. Si eres una persona sin documentos, te voy a deportar. Y bueno, si tienes una orden previa de deportación, te voy a encontrar, y dólar que pongamos en la cuenta es el dólar que se va a utilizar para que cualquier persona que no tenga documentos sea deportable. Básicamente, si te encuentro, te deporto.
Sí, okay. So what does this do? We existed like that for 4 years. Next thing that happened is Joe Biden is elected president, and Biden has tried to reinstate essentially the same directive as what Barack Obama had. Okay, so we've done this before. We want ICE to enforce. And so recently, DHS, like last spring actually, DHS, ICE, they're all the same umbrella. Folks who were in charge of protecting the country and deporting the bad guys issued a memo that said there are certain priorities for removal, and the people who are here, who are not citizens, and who are national security concerns. So like terrorists need to be the priority for removal. Not exactly a shocking thing, right? Those people need to be deported out of the country. If you find abuelita, leave her alone. We need to focus our energy in getting rid of terrorists out of the country.
Entonces, cuando el presidente Biden, cuando sale Trump del poder, el presidente Biden regresa, él intenta restaurar esta regla que se tenía con Barack Obama. Ya lo hicimos, lo podemos hacer de nuevo. Básicamente, ICE, DHS, toda esta sombrilla de instituciones que se dedican a proteger el país, a seguir, a defender y sí dar persecución a las personas que son malas, esto es, los que significan una amenaza para la seguridad nacional, entre comillas, los terroristas. Él trata de reinstaurar esta regla y decir, bueno, obviamente los terroristas son una prioridad de deportación porque ponen en peligro a toda la población. Sin embargo, si nos encontramos con la abuelita, a ella la vamos a dejar en paz porque no representa una amenaza para la seguridad nacional.
You gotta stop smoking, Sarah. You're getting that smoker's cough. I'm kidding. So that gets us to today. Between last spring when that memo was issued and now, ongoing litigation. Each state is suing the federal government, basically. The states and the feds, the government is suing the government because the state is saying that every person should be a priority. And the Biden administration is saying we should be able to use our finances to figure out who we focus on deporting.
Exacto. Entonces, todo eso desde la primavera pasada hasta ahorita ha habido muchas luchas en el gobierno, mucha litigación. Ahora cada estado está básicamente demandando al gobierno federal. Entonces, el gobierno se está demandando a sí mismo. Entonces, los estados quieren que no haya esta prioridad de deportación y la administración de Biden quiere que se respete, quiere que haya criterio para elegir a las personas y que se deportan y básicamente utilizar mejor el dinero que se tiene.
Okay. As it stands right now, every court that's touched this has found that what Barack Obama did and what President Biden is trying to do, creating enforcement priorities, like removal priorities, is not legal. What that means for us, for our clients, for people who are watching, it means that if you're undocumented in the United States, if you don't have your green card, if you don't have your tourist visa that's current, like you're actively a tourist, and you're in the United States, and you have no criminal history whatsoever, you've been here for 25 years, you are on the same footing as a priority for removal as a known terrorist.
Exacto, entonces lo que nos encontramos en este punto es que lo que ha encontrado cada corte es que pues básicamente lo que el presidente Barack Obama intentó hacer, lo que el presidente Biden quiere hacer, no es legal. ¿Y qué significa esto para las personas que nos ven, para las personas sin documentos, para nuestros clientes? Bueno, desafortunadamente, si tú no tienes un estatus legal, si tú no tienes tu residencia, tu acción diferida, tu visa de turista actualizada, es decir, que todavía esté vigente, tú vas a ser un sujeto listo para la deportación. Esto quiere decir que aunque tengas 25 años aquí, que aunque no tengas récord criminal, esto te va a poner en la prioridad de deportación, a lo mismo que un criminal, que una persona con cargos criminales.
Yeah. So if there were ever a sense of urgency where it's like, no matter what, no matter how hard the president of the United States tries to redirect the way that ICE is trying to focus on people, it doesn't work. Like, this is something where the biggest regret I see people have when they come in my office and they've been put into removal proceedings is we tell them, I wish that you had come sooner. I wish that you hadn't waited until you had the bullet wound to come to the doctor, because you might bleed out before I'm able to help you. So people need to come in when you have just like a sore throat or a cough. Don't wait until you're bleeding out to come to an immigration lawyer and you're bleeding out when you're put in removal proceedings. We can help you, and we do it every day. And we got a green card in court just this week. But that's the biggest regret people have, is they think that it's not going to be them. They think that they have more time. They think that it's somebody else. They think that they can hear about it on the news and it won't affect them. But like, the wolf is knocking at the door. What are you going to do? And I urge people to call us, figure out if we can help you. Because if we can't, we'll tell you, and then you'll know.
Exacto. Entonces, el sentido de urgencia es el día de hoy. Esto está pasando hoy. Y la abogada nos cuenta cómo en la mayoría de los casos el arrepentimiento más grande que tiene la gente que viene a nosotros ya en un proceso de deportación es no haberlo atendido antes. Y podemos ayudarte, claro que sí. Sin embargo, es como una herida de bala. Tú vas a llegar al doctor cuando ya tienes la herida de bala y puede ser que te desangres antes de que podamos ayudarte. Esto lo vemos mucho. Ojalá hubieras venido antes, ojalá hubieras obtenido este beneficio antes de que ICE tocara a tu puerta, antes de que el lobo allá afuera te encontrara. Entonces, no hay mejor momento que este para revisar tu caso, para si ya... sobre todo si ya te dijeron que tienes opciones, hacer lo que tienes que hacer, porque esto está sucediendo hoy en día y si no podemos ayudarte, también te lo vamos a decir, pero por lo menos vas a evitarte ese sentimiento de arrepentimiento que tanto afecta a nuestros clientes, porque siempre es, a mí no me va a pasar, le va a pasar a mi vecino, yo estoy a salvo, yo no tengo cargos criminales, y lo que esta actualización nos dice es que al día de hoy todas las personas sin documentos son sujetos a deportación. Entonces, no esperes a estar en este proceso para revisar tu caso. Por favor, llámanos hoy, queremos buscar una manera de ayudarte. Estas cosas, desafortunadamente, van a seguir sucediendo.
Yes, absolutely. And they can call us right now, or they can send us a message. People who are messaging us now, like the people who are commenting right now, thank you. But our clients, like, we have a relationship with them, and our clients are happy, safe. They're sleeping in their bed comfortably tonight. Like, they have peace of mind because they did something. So if you won't do it for yourself, do it for your family.
Exacto,
Do
entonces.
it for your future self. Do
Sí.
it.
Si nos están viendo ahorita, por favor, llámanos, envíanos un mensaje. La verdad es que las personas que nos están comentando, nuestros clientes, ellos tienen una paz de que ya están haciendo algo, de que ya están luchando por su caso. Si tienes amigos, primos, ese vecino que no ha querido revisar su caso, por favor, compártele este video. Esta información es muy importante, que todas las personas lo sepan. Queremos proteger a nuestra comunidad inmigrante. Hazlo por ti, hazlo por tu familia, hazlo por tu futuro. No queremos que te encuentres en esta situación, no queremos que sea demasiado tarde.
And hola, Angelica. It's so good to see you. And hola, Daniel. I didn't get to say hi to you. And as always, it's so good to see you, Gurkaran. I hope that you're doing well. And it's amazing that Alan, you're doing so well as well. It's so good to see all of you on here. I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you so much, Sarah. Call us, message us. We are here to serve you and to fight for your right to stay in this country and to truly live free.
Exacto, entonces muchos saludos a todos los que nos están viendo. Por favor, llámanos, mándanos un mensaje. Estamos aquí para servirte. sobre todo para darte esta información, para defender tu derecho de estar aquí en este país que llamas hogar, pero sobre todo para que puedas verdaderamente vivir libre.
Edith has a question. So her sister, sorry, Sarah, you'll have to help me with this.
No worries. So her sister got denied the residency because her citizen daughter couldn't help her with waiver.
Oh, this is what we do every day. Okay, have your sister call us. We do these types of cases all the time. And yeah, you need a waiver. There's also a process called VAWA that we help people with. It's an amazing tool. And we find that it helps a lot of people. So you can read about it. Or you can talk to a lawyer about it. And I really recommend talking to a lawyer about it. Okay, Edith? But this is amazing opportunity for her. This is not the end of the road.
Hola, Edith.
Also, now her sister is on ICE's radar, and she is a priority for removal.
Exacto. Entonces, Edith, tenemos algunas opciones para tu hermana. Son los tipos de casos que manejamos todos los días. Una de esas opciones es VAWA, es un excelente recurso. Puedes leer sobre eso, pero preferiríamos que hablara tu hermana con un profesional para explorar todas las opciones que ella pueda tener. La petición familiar no es la única opción que tiene. La mala noticia es que ahora tu hermana está en el radar de ICE, ahora que su residencia fue negada, y eso, como lo dice la noticia de hoy, la hace una prioridad de deportación. Entonces, por favor, dile a tu hermana que nos dé una llamada, que nos envíe un mensaje. Queremos servirle, queremos buscar las opciones para ella.
Yes, Bianca, I'm answering your question in chat.
Okay, estamos respondiendo la pregunta de Bianca en privado.
Just queremos... what happened. I know. And Bianca's always such a good. Thank you so much, Bianca, for always tuning in. I give you a little answer if you don't have the chance to go back and watch the whole deal. Okay. Gracias, Sarah. Have a good time. I know you are going to a friend's. I hope that you have a great time. And gracias, Edith. I will see you soon. We can help. This is not the end of the road. Okay. Exacto. Until next time. Hasta luego.
Adiós. Gracias a todos. Bye bye.